All right, ladies, this is Alex, your toxic dating coach, and today we're going to be talking about the 7 lies that men tell women. So let's begin this. Uh, the first one is I'm not ready for a relationship. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. When there's no rational reason why anybody should be in a relationship, to be quite honest with you. We provide each other hardship, we provide each other pain. Humans are just toxic animals, if I'm being quite honest with you. We're not venomous, we're not poisonous, we're toxic. But running a relationship with a woman is an emotional decision. And emotional decisions are not rational decisions. They're just based on emotion. If you meet a guy from fucking Timbuktu and you're in Louisiana and you love him enough, you will find a way to be in a relationship with the guy. But as soon as you stop loving him, you all of a sudden wake up and realize that this motherfucker is in Timbuktu. Okay, so it's not a rational decision. So like, when a guy says he's not ready, what that means is that he's not ready for you. Okay, he can meet another woman and he has a different experience with her, and he'll be ready for her, but not you. Anytime a guy that says he's not ready, just leave. Leave. Girl, you better leave that guy. Oh, Father Alex is talking seductively to us. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I'm not ready yet just means I just don't like you that much. Because every relationship that you have with people have a limit. And in order to want a relationship with you, the guy has to like you at a certain level. But so if that guy requires an 85 to be in a relationship with you from 1 out of 10, from 1 out of 100, and he likes you at a 75, he likes you, but doesn't like you that much. No matter how long you wait, he's never gonna get to that 10, to that 85 to want to be in a relationship with you. But then he might meet fucking Melissa from the block next week, and he feels an instant connection with her at an 84. And 2 weeks later, he wants a relationship with her, right? It's just that simple. Anytime a guy says I'm not emotionally ready or because of work, get the fuck out of here, ladies. Understand it's not a rational decision. Two, I don't mind waiting. Okay, I don't mind waiting for a relationship with you. I don't mind waiting to hear from you. But generally speaking, I don't mind waiting for a relationship which goes down to this one. Actually, what the fuck? No, that's not it. I'm like, Alexis, that sounds like the same thing. Sorry about that. That's not it. It's actually number 2. I can't hang out because I'm busy, tired, sick. A fucking volcano hit the earth. A fucking meteor hit the earth. Aliens came. Who gives a fuck? If he consistently has reasons to not hang out with you, that's because he's tired or he's busy. He just is losing interest, or you're not his first option. Understand this. When somebody likes you, you got to see them as crackheads, okay? When a crackhead wants crack, he'll go through a blizzard just to get some crack. Why? Because what's motivating his action is dopamine. And dopamine, whenever you think you could get something that could be rewarding, will give you the energy to do that thing. So if you're too tired to meet a guy, it's just your brain saying, bitch, we don't have enough dopamine for this nigga. We don't like him. Don't meet him. We're not even going to give you the energy to meet this guy. But when you like the guy, right, and you meet your Tyrone, all of a sudden you have all the energy in the world to meet that motherfucker, right? Because your body wants him. So when a guy has an excuse, he's too busy to talk, too busy to text, all that kind of stuff, it just means he doesn't like you too much. Next one, I'm a bad texter. Ladies and gentlemen, that just means he's preparing to bullshit you, okay? Don't believe that bullshit, okay? All right? Don't believe that bullshit, all right? Anytime a guy says I'm a bad texter and that's why it takes me so long to text you back, he's bullshitting you, all right? Next one, hiding female friends. Actually, when a guy hides his female friends from you, studies show that 53% of people who had affairs reported doing it with a close personal friend. Okay, and those guys usually hide those females from you, or it might be in plain sight. And that's why I recommend women not to keep exes as friends, or not to have too many male friends if unless it's your job, right? But don't have too many male friends because it causes conflict. Just like if he has a lot of female friends, it'll cause conflict. So when a guy, and if you notice that there's a woman you never met before that's a good friend of his, you gotta be a little careful with that woman, especially if that woman looks like you. Think about it. He's with you, and that girl looks exactly like you. Number 6. No, 1, 2. Yeah, number 5. I love you. When a guy says I love you, okay. Look, when a guy says I love you, but his words don't match his actions, it just means he doesn't love you. If he says I love you, but then he takes 3 days to respond to your text, he doesn't love you. If he says I love you, but he smacks the shit out of you and calls you a dirty hole, just to name call you, that guy doesn't love you. Focus on the actions more than the words, and focus on the negative more than the positive. They say a lot more about the person because it's hard to hide the negative, and it's easy to use positivity as a smokescreen to the negative things that people done to you. So if a guy smacks you and then and then the next day he buys you a gift and tells you he loves you, you could potentially use the fact that he bought you a gift and told you he loved you to override the fact that he smacked the bejesus out of you. Number 6, guys lie about their debt and income. Okay, and this is sad. This is actually sad, ladies. You gotta know how much in debt the guy is. All right, you gotta know how much he actually earns before you in a relationship with him, and how much debt he is. All right, now everybody know he's rich. Okay, fine, but even before marrying a guy, you gotta make sure he's not in debt, or at least know the extent of the debt. Because if he lies about the debt he's in, he's a fucking liar from the start. All right. And these things you can verify. And I don't think, it's kind of like, I think it's reasonable to say, if you lie to me about how much debt you're in, we're done. I think that's fucking reasonable. Because one of the reasons why couples break up is because of debt. And the last one, income. The last one is age and height. If a guy lies about his age, he's fucking psycho. Okay, he's a fucking narcissist. He's a fucking liar. I'm 31 years old. I would never lie to a woman about my age. That's fucking ridiculous. But the guy can lie about his height. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I lie about my height too. Yeah, that's right. I'm 5'10" with shoes. That's not a lie. Some people might want to call that lie by omission. I don't give a fuck. Okay, everybody you meet is with shoes, and every dude says that their height is usually the height version of their height with their shoes. Okay, so everybody's lying. So that don't mean I'm lying. Okay, but a guy will lie about his height. Now, okay, you could deal with 1 inch. All right, 1 inch. You can lie about his height for 1 inch. All right, you could, that's okay. But if a guy says more than 2 inches, Christ have mercy. And the next thing is age. And like I said, if a guy lies about his age, it's a sign of huge insecurity. And I would just highly prefer you to be with a guy who is not as insecure. It's better. All right, and that's one of the easiest way to tell how insecure somebody is. Now, again, if he lies about being 5'10" when in reality he's 5'9", that's fine. Or if you want to be specific, 5.89, which is me, which is like 5.89, which is like 590, which is, if you round it off, it's 5. Hey, he's lying. Get him. Right? It is what it is, man. Shut the fuck up, okay? Don't judge. So yeah, man. But yeah, age is more important when a guy lies than height. Height is 1 inch is fine, right? But again, like I said with the previous one, income. A guy that lies about his income is actually a smart dude, short term in terms of evolutionarily, because it actually works. But it's a sign of a psycho. Okay, it's not a sign of a psycho, but you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like there is white lies where they actually create the impression that they're rich when they're really not, and then there's them saying how much they earn when in reality that's a lie. That's a big difference. Okay, so you gotta watch out for that. I would just focus mostly on when a guy says he's not ready for a relationship, or that he's busy hiding his female friends, saying I love you, and lying about his debt and income. That to me is the most important one that you guys have to watch out for. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life. This is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces. One is 8, 19, and one is 14, 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man, Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.